Hello everyone! I'm glad you've joined me for another episode of Bible Q&A. Today we're discussing how do the rich receive their consolation in Luke chapter 6 verse 24. Before we can answer this question, let's read the verse. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. At first, this verse seems kind of odd. Why would the rich face woe when they've received consolation? If they're being consoled, that means they have money and loved ones. However, this verse is actually making a very good point. The rich have received all their consolation, so they don't have any more to look forward to in the future. You see, in the world we live in, when you are rich, you get honor, attention, and influence, whereas your poor neighbors are looked down upon. As King Solomon said, "The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich hath many friends." Proverbs chapter 14, verse 20. However, rich people aren't just businessmen. Some of the richest men in this world are pastors, and the biggest pastors can even meet with politicians who wish to reach their religious voters. You can't get much more power and influence than that. Unfortunately, they didn't get that power and influence morally. They taught lies to get the support of the people, according to Isaiah chapter 30 verse 10, and they enriched themselves instead of helping their flocks get out of poverty, according to Ezekiel chapter 34 verses 1 to 6. If this went on for too long, no one would worship God properly. Thus, Christ got to work preserving at least some sort of church for God. He needed to deal with these charlatans, and he's still doing that as we speak. As he said in Matthew, "Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I prophesy unto them, I never knew you, depart from me, ye that work iniquity." Matthew chapter 7 verses 22 to 23. How is he doing it? Well, religion is declining across the world, and churches are shutting down every year. Science is winning over people's hearts, and Christianity's traditional values scare many young progressives away. Religious leaders have enriched themselves for millennia, but because they look down on God's people, many of whom weren't as rich as them, they're going to lose all their wealth and power. As it was said in Revelation, "Treat her exactly as she has treated you. Pay her back double for all she has done. Fill her cup with a drink twice as strong as the drink she prepared for you." Revelation chapter 18 verse 6 according to the Good News Bible. "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints." Revelation chapter 13 verse 10. Christ didn't want to destroy all of Christianity, but as they say, one rotten apple spoils the whole barrel. He's had to get rid of this metaphorical barrel, except for the few apples at the bottom that didn't get spoiled yet. Those apples are true Christians, and they are being harvested so they can inherit the kingdom of God, according to Matthew chapter 13 verses 37 to 43. Therefore, my advice is that we should examine the fall of pastors and of a religion in general and use their fall to strengthen our faith. The aging of churchgoers, the passing of unchristian laws, the criticism of Christianity by journalists. All these things are growing in our time, and the fact that God would do this to his church just to protect his children from getting exploited should be enough motivation to reform our faith. We shouldn't have faith in titles and positions. We shouldn't have faith in worldly governments. No, we should have faith in God's plan. And that is where I'm going to stop with this Bible Q&A. How do the rich receive their consolation in Luke chapter 6 verse 24? Well, they've been enjoying themselves for quite some time, but now they are losing all their money, power, and influence. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.